Is the Jordan 12 a Maniere worth it? In this video, we're gonna figure that one out. Hey everybody, I'm Actress and welcome back to the only channel on YouTube that covers in-depth videos of cars and streetwear. And today, we're coming back with another special pair of shoes. This is the Jordan 12 a Maniere. Not the Jordan 4 that recently released, the unreleased Jordan 12. And is it a worthy release? Well, before we get into that, be sure to like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe. Any support would just be awesome. Now let's get into the unboxing. As always, I like to start off by talking about the box, and this one is pretty interesting. So it starts off as a normal Jordan 12 box. However, there's this plastic cover over it. And this plastic cover, as you can see, is clear, but it's covered completely in these black a Maniere logos. Dope, you know, not quite, you know, the special box I was looking for, but it's just cool that they do anything at all, and this is pretty nice. On shielding that plastic cover, we have, of course, the normal Jordan 12 box. There's nothing special about this one. Cardboard top, black Jumpman logo, red on the side, and black on the bottom. I take that back. There's actually an a Maniere logo on the side right there. All right, now lifting up that lid and removing, well, I already removed it, the a Maniere wrapping paper, and whoo! Also on the top of the lid, we also have a cool graphic of the a Maniere logo with some cool pattern. But yeah, here are the sneakers, and my first impressions of these is, you know, I actually really like these. These are actually pretty damn slick. This right here is a freaking bad boy of a sneaker. Here's a closer look at the Jordan 12 a Maniere. These are unreleased, so this video was brought to you guys actually by the lovely 39 Castles. They're the ones that hooked me up with the early pair to review for you guys, so shout out to them. If you guys are ever in St. Louis and are in need of some kicks or streetwear, 39 Castles is definitely the way to go. Well, yeah, these things are expected to release sometime spring of next year, 2023, with the retail price to be speculated around $225. This one reminds me a lot of the Jordan 4 a Manieres that just released, you know, the black and burgundy and all of that, but just put on the Jordan 12. And I gotta say, I know I'm a big Jordan 4 fan, but I actually think I like the Jordan 12 version better. But does that mean this sneaker is still worth it? Well, let's get into it with the styling, starting with the sole of the shoe. So the a Maniere brand did the Jordan 12 right on the sole. Jordan 12s have one of the best outsoles of any Jordan, and this is done pretty well. So we have the white Jumpman on the top, followed by this trim of dark maroon, with a section with white zigzags for traction. And then we have some cutaways here revealing the carbon fiber undercoat of this shoe. And then we have some of my favorite details, the cutouts right here, reviewing the carbon fiber base for this shoe. Really nice that the Jordan 12 has carbon fiber in it to keep it with the structure and light. This one's even done special too. It's not your normal carbon fiber weave, you know, it's like white carbon fiber with these black zigzags. And then we have another portion with white edges, and that concludes the sole. So coming up to the midsole of the shoe, once again, Jordan 12s have a very elegant midsole. If you don't know, the themes of Jordan 12s is just flow, and the Jordan 12 midsole has got a lot of flow. The colors of this midsole are actually really quite interesting too. It's done in like this dark maroon, except for this back heel portion right here, and this back heel once again flows up to the top really nice and almost seamlessly. Midsole is done primarily in rubber. On the outer portion of the midsole, we have a little flare tag right there that reads out Jumpman. Pretty sure that's done in black. Can't really tell with this lighting. It almost looks dark maroon, but I'm pretty sure that's black. Across from that tag though, we kind of have this cool lizard skin portion right here, or reptile skin, snake skin, whatever you like to call it. Inner portion very similar to the outer portion, just a little bit thicker for more structure, and the proportions of other places is just slightly changed. Coming to the uppers of the shoe, now this is why we're all here. As you can see, this upper is pretty damn slick. So Jordan 12s had this little nice fanned out pattern that starts from the sole and ends all the way to the toe box. Once again, really elegant, and it's done in black nubuck on this sneaker, and it's really high-end quality. Like, I'm feeling it. It's really soft. Not like the crappy ones we got on shoes of past. There's two suede panels on the shoe, one on the outer portion and one on the inner portion. Pretty asymmetrical, as you can tell. One comes out more to the toe box, while one is kind of just thicker on the side. And they're done in this really nice burgundy color. Once again, this adds to the overall clean and premium look of this sneaker. Let's give some more focus to the middle of the shoe. Now we already talked about how the panels all flow for the toe box, so let's talk about the tongue. Now the tongue I really like as well. The materials match the outer panel, so it's all black nubuck. All the way to the top where we have a stamped on metal Jumpman in black. That is really nice. You know, they could have stitched it, embroidered it, but nope, they decided to give it its own 3D metal stamp. Yeah, and that's on the right shoe. On the left shoe, there's actually an Maniere logo. Right there on the top, we have a big black A. Really dope. And there's more Maniere logos on the shoe, like the tag. Yeah, so this is the tag of the shoe. It's not your normal basic Jordan tag. It's an Maniere tag. You see the logo right there, followed by a Jumpman, all done in the same colors as the shoe. Really nice. And another instance of an Maniere detail is with the lace eyes. So for the Jordan 12s, the lace eyes are just normal holes all the way up to the top right here where we get popped out silver tabs. On the top one, we have a Jumpman, and on the bottom one, trying to zoom in so you guys can see, we have a Maniere A right there on both sides. Before we move on to the heel of this sneaker, just a few more details on the tongue that I forgot to mention. One, this tongue actually has a couple more materials on it, one being nylon mesh for like the inner portions of the tongue. Right, you can kind of see it kind of exposed on the sides. And then on the middle, it's hard to see on camera, but it's also embroidered 2, 3 right there in black. And then on the back of the tongue, you'll see we have quilted textile. One of my favorite features on the shoe, just in case if you forgot that this is a premium sneaker, we have quilts. Just to flex on y'all that our feet are kept in luxury. We're gonna talk more about that, but let's show some more love to the heel of the sneaker. Here we have our last Maniere logo on the sneaker right there on the heel. Really nice. The logo is done on white with a black background, white trim. At the bottom, there's text that reads out, "Quality product inspired by culture." So for the Jordan details on this sneaker, once again, all Jordan 12s feature a 23 on the back. This one is done in black, and we can see parts of the dark maroon coming up to the heel, kind of surround that 23. And then the top, for the pull tab of the sneaker, we have a black Jumpman with a white box background. And also something really nice, if you pull down on the tab, you can see some exposed quilted material. Damn, I love this quilted material. Rounding off the styling, sock liner is all that quilted material, and the interior is just absolutely covered in it. All around, everywhere. Really nice, and makes your feet feel really comfy in the shoe. And then inside we have a maroon insole covered in a bunch of Maniere logos. Very hard to see, sorry about that guys. There you go, I adjusted the camera so you guys can see the insole a little better, but yeah, we got a bunch of Maniere logos in that dark maroon and black with a white Jumpman logo. Really nice, and that about rounds off the styling of the shoe. Wow, there was a lot of styling on this shoe despite it just being a few clean colors. So now how would I style this shoe? Now this one is different, you know, this is a special shoe, so I feel like you really can't wear this with everything, but that's just me. I would wear this with more of my premium fall streetwear outfits, you know, when I want to go darker colors to kind of give that maybe that more fall or winter tone going on. This definitely doesn't really feel like a summer shoe to me at all, so I would wear like something maybe like black jeans, you know, maybe a nice coat or something like that. I don't know, something fancy but not too fancy. Maybe I'll throw on a burgundy shirt or something to kind of match the colors, you know. And if you're already planning on buying this shoe, I would go true to size, maybe size up a little bit. Jordan 12s do tend to run a little narrow, so everybody's feet is different, trying to pair it before buying. And now for my final verdict for this shoe on a scale of 1 to 10, the Jordan 12 Maniere gets a 9 out of 10. This is a really amazing shoe. Maniere did something really special here. Quality was amazing. The styling was amazing. Everything was great about this shoe. I just personally don't like burgundy that much. I don't like burgundy and I don't like maroon. I love purple, but just not these colors. So that's why it just gets a 9 out of 10 for me. And now this shoe was You know, maybe a little different colors here and there, maybe around a 10 or something. But I don't know why, I just don't like burgundy, and that's just my personal opinion. Now, if you like burgundy, this might be a 10 out of 10 shoe for you. But other than that, it's spectacular. You know, the suede, the nubuck, you know, the colors were done tastefully. The details were really nice. You know, the Jumpman, everything, the quilted textile, I mean, that shit's sick. Finally, I'm gonna round off by talking about the future of the sneaker. You know, what's gonna happen when these things come out. So, when these things drop, the retail price is gonna be $225. I do expect the sneaker to sell out, but what's gonna be the resale price? You know, I'm gonna say high $300 range. You know, it's a very nice shoe, but at the end of the day, it's a Jordan 12, and the hype just isn't as much to say a Jordan 3 on my Maniere, Jordan 1, or even a Jordan 4. Just isn't there. So I think that's gonna bring down the resale price a little bit more. And also, maybe people are gonna be like me and not really mess with the burgundy that much. So that might bring it down a little bit more. But yeah, I think high $300 range when these things drop. This is still a special shoe. You know, once they're gone, they're gone. So I do think that prices will rise over time. Give it 6 months to a year, this might be a $400 to maybe even $500 sneaker. I don't know, we'll see, but that's why I believe it's gonna happen in the future of the sneaker. And that's really all that needs to be said for this sneaker. So the Jordan 12 on my Maniere. What'd you guys think about it? Comment down below your opinion, like and share for that YouTube algorithm, and last and certainly not least, subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.